it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual study.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself.
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology, taught by the
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the Flame Chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. Well,
Droma straight and fine.
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the... Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his name. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire.
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen, but is something weighing on you, Cass? In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, however, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places a...
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like...
Still, I can't... Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations.
I understand your stance, but now, let's greet. You're here. Does this mean you're ready to take... It seems that this... Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined. It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos. There are still many priests of Yanissopolis, and that is... It looks like you know... Memories that exist outside...
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was...
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have... When the dust settles, I hope...
Mister, may everything go well for you. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady... Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed. No, it just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, it swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However... The author of this book is Archepia. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedies. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded. It was as if she... That's right. Writing, Speaking of taking photographs, When I was helping you to take the photo despite having visited many cities in Amphorius, forget it.
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back. Just... good news. Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body, and this is the most important social event of Ak. Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across... Every 5 to 10 years, during the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs... That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are we can refer to them as the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100, the Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner. I'm afraid that the Council of Elders... Aglaya will surely take back Cersei's core flame. But he has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, as I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for. Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be go and rest and oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and...
Esteemed one, Orin, if you have already made your preparation.
Little Grey and Mem, thank you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage.
Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity.
The divine position of Orin, we can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely... The 8th core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great Vale of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the 2 elected heroes of the Chrysos heirs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles.
Who? Mem.
Both of you, please, come forward. Recite along with... O Majesty of the 12 Titans, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the... Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Orynyx.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Don't worry, you're tougher than I am, right?
Traveler from beyond the sky. Let us pray that the
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the Chrysos heirs. While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Speak.
slap, slap, wake up! How is it? That's right! I have such a cute voice! It must be because also...
Mother, it hurts.
Orynyx. Oh, how hard... We are going to help Olivia.
Memories. Broken. Mother. Where? You. It's you. Skyfather. Mother is calling for you. Sky. Mother. Something important.
Orynyx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Orynyx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf.
Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good...
You have potential, willpower, powerful, and tenacious. But you lack something. Just
lacking something.
is a future.
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already. The gaze from Skyfather. Stabilize your form collection of walking memories.
What? How is that possible?
The space. Someone must, if the pillar is lost, Emporius. Time never forgives. Child of humanity, time.
Oryx's divinity.
Pathstrider of remember the fate of the walk and find. Even if that means you'll have to challenge that. Hand of shadow, clasped with unyielding fingers.
Hey, I heard you two talking about Thanatos. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you.
Mister, I'm right here. Please stay there. Please pardon. Just as I expected. Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I'm sorry. I should have noticed that. Mister, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I'm just thinking. If your soul has really left your body, as a
Cass! Did you find any—
My apologies. Not as of yet. But, Mister, would you be willing to— I have never touched the living in this way before. I seem to have caught a glimpse of, but perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If you're so close. The connection has been severed. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, mister. Although we currently have no leads, I know that I'm lacking in Amphorius. Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters. Also, please accept this Styxian fable.
Species are disappearing. They're here.
That partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up.
I beg you!
You've completed the trial of time. And I have to admit, however, I never expected that.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but...
Many have had this idea, but so far, nevertheless, now is not the time. Cypher. I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please, understand. It is my duty. But before that...
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Omens always come in pairs. It's Anaxagoras.
In the end...
I earnestly hope that you... Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I over the past millennia...
I'm back here. I remember this dream.
Hey! Excuse me!
The mutters of the Traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend.
Tell me, which Titan...
Hand of Shadow.
Not
Then where is this? River of Souls?
the Nether Titan. Listen.
What? The Traveler lifts their wrinkle. I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. The sound of... I can hear... I hear it. Deep within a voice.
Child of humanity. Is it death's embrace? Oh, you have awoke. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I...
How much longer can my...
In my estimation, at best. What is it? Are you...
On the contrary. 15... Stop giggling.
Let me ask you one more question.
Would be
What about that white-haired student of yours?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It's been a while, though I greet you on behalf of all.
It's you.
Buy carefully until...
They're Antikytherans?
I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Ly... You know about us, just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station.
May I
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and while I, Anaxagoras, serving as the let's forego the formality of asserting.
Very well. She's been waiting. Is there some...
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time.
Upon...
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise.
Are you suggesting that careful...
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time.
An intriguing concept. Albeit...
Perhaps the gods in their arrogance...
Could you...
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father as recounted in myths.
Oh.
Because I completely concur with you on the... Please, Professor. Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here, only esteemed beings grace this place. And among them,
Once deemed a blasphemer.
I'll notify Kindness. In the meanwhile, you're...
I'm well aware of kindness.
As you...
Alas, I had hoped.
Save your concerns.
Now that I look around,
Off you go. This Titan appears to be quite at ease.
be aware.
Professor Anaxa! Over here!
Professor Anaxa?
You could say it's the Fate's toy.
So, are you here to report the incident to the—
Tell me.
Once kindness and her followers learned— Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and
No surprises. Shouldn't you—
I was really curious to see, but it seems as though this kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya.
Go melt it down.
Even blasphemous scholars can come here.
I suppose I can just ignore this.
An exaggerate.
As Kefali's priest.
Surely you jest. You blasphemous. Let me remind you that your...
I'm not sure whether I should... As I see it, a dead Titan can't provide you with this...
You. Seeing how fond of...
Seeing as we were able to...
Oh my.
Are you praising...
Praising him, of course.
Didn't you hear me?
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Every plant, every temple.
As a result, mere mortals who did
This mural is quite a...
I really can't tell whether you are praising...
Of course, for all we know, this... was this...
Since you are aware of it...
From my perspective.
How do...
Therefore, it seems that your... What, then, is the intention...
The entire plan is stored in my memory. So why don't you...
Then... what? Oh my. Even a member of the
That's enough.
How unusual. You're...
This is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was...
So there are other members...
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when...
Oh, the blood...
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Giorios, Aquila.
This...
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant...
Oh...
Not only that, he also believed that life, since all living things stemmed from...
An act? But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the your beloved, where is she now?
Calm down, teacher. She's still not in the mortal realm. It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased equivalent exchange.
Let it go, Anaxa. Never do something taboo ever again.
You're right, teacher.
I am sincerely continue the research into souls, but...
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of... I may have lost an eye, but my view of the... I have grasped the truth with my bare hands.
However, this story doesn't...
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot... My story ends here.
Unfortunately. Even if I was...
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned...
Child of humanity.
Now I understand.
Not only that, you're the only one...
Lord Anaxa. I saw you muttering to yourself, and I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness...
Carefully. The one... If you true...
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Isn't that the dromas draped in finery?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemy.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet, in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives, neither of which can coexist with the other.
What radical thinking. I guess this is why the children of humanity always squabble with each other.
How poor.
Lord Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
Go melt it down.